internet. It's Nuke's Top 5 time. Let's just do this. Let's go. Nuke's Top 5. Here we go. Ghost videos. Yes.
Paranormal enthusiast James White has a very spooky business. He professionally arranges and hosts seances in allegedly haunted and abandoned buildings in Toronto, Canada. James is hosting a seance at the historic Lambton House with a group of curious participants. The Lambton House is a former inn that was built in 1860, and it is said to be extremely haunted. Now James White and his group are about to witness something absolutely terrifying.
Okay. So Norman, someone in this room is trying to harm you? Is it a person? If so, give me a sign. Are they in this room? Is it a male?
Oh my gosh!
They hold him back. His chair's
Oh my gosh!
Why did your chair at the back? I did not move it. Oh. Something just pulled. Yeah. Keep your hands together. We grabbed him as soon as he fell back. Do not break. Okay, really? It did break when he fell though, because he went that far back. Okay, so did somebody actually pull your chair? Yeah, like he tipped backwards. Somebody pulled your chair? Yes.
While in the middle of a seance, one participant is forcefully yanked backwards out of his chair by an
got
unseen
yanked
force.
hard.
Is it a male?
The door behind me was open, and I had my partner sitting beside me, and we had the door, like the door was open behind us, and we thought we heard something back there, but nothing was there. So we turned, and I looked, and I saw nothing. So I turned my head back towards the group, like the circle, and we're all holding hands. And then all of a sudden, I just felt like this force just come and pull me back, and it was like aggressive. It wasn't like calm, it was aggressive, like it was trying to kill me or something. I don't even know. My feet were like flat on the ground. I wasn't moving. I was holding hands with the people beside me, and it just pulled me. And it like felt like someone was coming up behind me, like standing up behind me as I'm sitting in the chair, and like taking my shoulders and like pulling me towards the mirror. It was crazy.
Fellow participants and eyewitnesses from the seance took to Instagram to share their stories about the incident. One seance witness had this to say about the strange event. I sat across from him when this happened, and it was fantastic to see. Another witness says, I was there. Another epic seance with @JamesWhite Seance. So did James White capture evidence of an unknown entity aggressively grabbing an innocent visitor at the Lambton House? I leave it up to you to decide.
Is it a male?
Scream.
Oh my gosh! It's like one person commented, "I was there. I saw it. That shit was funny." he got yanked back so hard, he fell into the next room. Like all the eyewitnesses. Well, I saw it. He fell down. He got pulled back into some other room. Like I bet they were all happy. Like everyone was all thrilled. Like, oh, I want to see a ghost. I want to see something weird happen. And something does happen, and everyone's all like, oh my gosh. Oh, did you see that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, but did you see it though? Like, did you see it? Like, oh my gosh. Oh man, I didn't see anything behind him, and he got jerked back. Like he flew back. He flew back hard too. Oh man, that'd be creepy. That'd be creepy. I'd be there. I'd be like, well, time to go. Time to go. I got all the ghosts. That's all the ghosts I wanted to see today. It's time to go, Fred. Let's go. Pick your ass up off the ground. We're going home. Actually, I'd leave Fred there. He's probably permanently haunted now. I'd leave his ass there. Well, Fred, find your own ride home. I'm going here. Blah, 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 blah. That's what I would do. I love nukes. Okay, here we go. Number 9.
YouTube channel DDark Adventures says that an anonymous fan emailed her about a very creepy experience he had while driving home late one night. The dash cam video shows the man driving down an isolated country road in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, these roads are so
Suddenly,
scary.
he spots something that makes his blood run cold.
Excuse me, you need help?
Oh my,
What the?
oh
The
my
driver
gosh.
suddenly spots
What?
a woman walking all by herself in the middle of the night. As he gets closer, he is horrified when he sees that the woman is covered in blood. Worried for her safety, he rolls down his window and asks her if she needs help.
Excuse me, you need help?
After which, she lets out a blood-curdling scream.
What the?
Drive!
At this point, the man
Drive!
notices that the woman appears to have no eyes, only black sockets. Terrified by her reaction and appearance, the driver quickly just gets out of there. He says that he called the police, but they never found this mysterious woman. So just what do you think is going on here? And what would you do in this same situation?
What the?
The woman
Okay, oh my gosh. Oh, that's terrifying. That's so terrifying. Like, you know how many horror movies I've seen where someone's like, oh my gosh, ma'am, do you need help? Boom, jumped by scary guys, and now they end up in a torture bin with chainsaws, and now they're gonna die. All because you were trying to be a helpful individual. That's how it happens. That's how it happens. The good old horror movies. Oh my gosh! Like that. What would you do? What would you do? Like I would have done the exact same thing. Like I would have unlocked my door. Like I'd roll down my window just a tad, just a little bit, just get my window down just enough so I can be like, ma'am, you need help? I want to lock my door though. There's no way I'm unlocking my door. And if she even looked like she was like walking toward the car, I'd probably be like, oh, sorry. I'd drive off. I'd be too scared. I'd be like, I can't handle this. You're terrifying. You're covered in blood. You got no eyes. Like I'm just trying to be a nice individual, but I'll go somewhere and call help for you. You stay right here. Goodbye. And I drive off so fast. Oh my! I'd have chills. I'd have goosebumps on my butt. That's how scared I'd be. Goosebumps on my butt. So terrified.
woman in white.
There's a woman in white.
Nuke's top 5 viewer and paranormal investigator Mark Reyes emailed me about a video that he captured with his family while on a ghost hunt at the Evangelical Spiritual Church in Cicero,
Evangelical.
Illinois.
You know that place is
The
haunted.
church was once used as a funeral home and is said to be extremely haunted. It's the middle of the night and Rick and his family are investigating the church when suddenly their EMF meter detects something that they can't see. What happens next is truly chilling.
Are you afraid? That room over there is scary. Have you seen it? This one, come here. This one. This is a private office.
So you can't go in there.
No, I'm saying that it's open because we could.
So you can't go in there. So you can't go in there.
Did you see it?
No.
A woman who seems to be wearing a white gown can be seen standing behind the
gosh, there she
family
is.
on the far side of the church.
I
Ricky
completely
says that his
missed it.
daughter
Oh my
felt a
gosh.
presence as she looked back, but that none of them actually saw the mysterious woman at the time. It wasn't
Oh
until they
my
returned
gosh.
home that they
Oh my gosh.
discovered what they had captured. So could this eerie figure possibly be the spirit of one of the people who passed through the funeral home? Let me know what
Yup.
you think. We need scary.
Yep. She's just hanging out like, is this, can I go now? Can I, like all this entities keep telling her like, move on, Karen. You don't need to stay in the actual funeral home. You can go like haunt. You can go walk around. You can go live your ghost life. And she's just like, do I stay here? Like, no, you leave the funeral home. You don't need to stay here. Like, they need bouncers. They need bouncers. The ghost bouncers to be like, Karen, you gotta go. You can't stay here. You gotta go. You gotta go somewhere else. Don't care where, but you gotta go. She's just sitting there waiting to get married. Poor lonely ghost Karen. Ah! Let's go. Let's move on.
Scary
We need scary
videos.
videos.
So if you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to us at nukestop5@gmail.com.
Nuke Stop 5.
The Burial Mounds. Paranormal investigator Ian from the YouTube channel Midwest Ghost Hunter is back with another investigation. This time at the mysterious Native American burial mounds at the Crow Wing River in Minnesota. Many people claim to have experienced terrifying paranormal activity at the burial mounds. Some have heard the strange sound of phantom drums and disembodied voices, and some visitors even claim that they have seen glowing apparitions at the site. Curious about the claims, Ian decides to do an overnight investigation in the hopes of capturing paranormal evidence. Things quickly take a very creepy turn as Ian searches for one of the burial mounds.
Man, walking through these woods, I feel like anything could just pop out at me right now.
Heck yeah.
Like, from anywhere. Bears, Bigfoot, ghosts, anything. Okay. I don't know if I'm going crazy. I thought I heard something behind me. Hello? Who's over there? I don't know, maybe I'm just paranoid. I thought I heard something, but I'm not sure.
I don't think you're just paranoid, bro. Like,
Oh, holy shit. Okay. All right. Okay, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm not going crazy. I don't know. I don't know if I should try this, but I'm gonna try walking backwards because I want to see what's coming up behind me. Honestly, I don't even like walking backwards because I don't know what's ahead of me. Is there somebody out here with me? Oh my god! Holy shit! That scared me so bad. That was a straight up voice from thin air. It was as if somebody was standing like right there. Hello?
Ian hears footsteps
Oh my
following
gosh.
him, and he hears a loud,
just
indiscernible voice. He's now a little freaked out, but he continues his search until he finally finds one of the Native American burial mounds. What happens next is truly disturbing.
All right, here's mound number 2. I'm actually not going to say anything this time. I'm actually just going to listen. Kinds of things over here. It sounds like voices, but they're so faint.
A female voice can be heard speaking almost as if someone at the burial mound is having a long, involved conversation. But it's something else that really spooks Ian as he explores the Crow Wing River's edge. Something truly terrifying.
Even though there's not much going on right now, it's a lot of fun just being out here. out in the wilderness. Even though it's dark, I can barely see 10 feet ahead of me. Holy sh! Just when I said it was fun being out here. Pretty sure there was a goose back there, splashing in the water.
Of all things, Ian's biggest scare so far comes from the sudden sound of a honking goose.
Holy sh!
Eventually, Ian finds another burial mound. Now, Ian knows that he might not be able to communicate in English with the spirits of the Native Americans buried there. So, he decides to just listen. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Okay, I just heard talking. That sounded like a male voice. Could you speak again? Oh my god! Dude, that was a face! I just seen a face!
That was a face!
That was a glowing face!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god, I cannot believe that! Dude, his face just appeared right there! Right there! Oh my god, that was one of the craziest things I've ever seen! It's one thing to see a light, a mist, even a shadow, but a face? A face! It looked like a man, too. It looked like a Native American man.
Ian hears another low voice speaking from somewhere nearby. A pale face then quickly appears and disappears from right out of the darkness. Ian is shocked by what he has captured and deems his paranormal investigation a huge success. So did Ian capture the voices and face of lingering Native American spirits buried at the Crow Wing River? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation and many more spooky adventures over on the YouTube channel, Midwest Ghost Hunter.
Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. That is so terrifying. Like the first voice I heard in that forest, like I think I would have ran all the way back to my car. But this last one is like the face shows up. Like, can you imagine, like, what he look like? He looking like a man. Like, oh, okay, miss, but what he look like? He looking like a man. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Anyway, oh my gosh, like that was a full-on face. The full face like popped up and just stared at him like, whoa, and then disappeared. And I just, oh my gosh. That place is 1,000% haunted. Lemon Drop approves. That's a ghost. Oh my gosh, that is a ghost. Oh, like how could you like withstand that much fear being out there and all this stuff? Like how? Like I would have just ran so fast. Oh my gosh, the ghost. The goose would have scared the shit out of me too. Like I'd have just been like, animal, like it's gonna kill me. Yeah, goose can bite. Goose will give you a bite. If you get too close, they'll bite the shit out of you. Like, oh my gosh, the jumper proves that's a ghost. Ah.
And Haven Sanatorium. Nuke's top 5 viewer Ricky and his sister Vicky set out to explore the old abandoned San Haven Sanatorium near Dunseith, North Dakota. The sanatorium was built in 1912 as a treatment center for patients suffering from tuberculosis. Many of these patients did not survive. They passed away inside the walls of the San Haven Sanatorium. In the 1960s, the hospital became a treatment center for the mentally impaired. However, it was eventually closed in 1987 after many reports of patient mistreatment and neglect. The San Haven Sanatorium is now known as a paranormal hotspot, and to this day, those with an interest in the supernatural travel to the hospital to explore, hoping to experience paranormal activity. So, Ricky and his sister are carefully exploring the creepy old decaying building. They experience something downright creepy.
No, I've got some more. Oh, come on, let me have that.
Couldn't tell you. Yeah, this building's getting pretty bad. Is that you? That wasn't you, was it?
No.
Sounds like someone's upstairs. There's someone upstairs. There's someone upstairs. Hello? Hello? Where are you at?
Now, it should be noted that this odd event can be explained away as simply water rattling around in the building's old rusty pipes. In fact, if you look closely, this isn't even a water pipe at all. It's actually a piece of old metal electrical conduit that has been cut in half. Nevertheless, it moves and rattles as if shaken by some unknown force. Ricky and his sister are a bit freaked out and worried that they might not be alone in the sanatorium. However, even if there was someone else upstairs, it would be impossible for that person to even reach this metal conduit to make it move. So this creepy capture remains a mystery.
Is that you? Holy
The thing down the hall.
Like the brother, like you hear it come from the ceiling. And you look up, and the pipe up there is like, you freaking have like Blue Man Group up at the top, like just go wailing on it, right? And he looks at his sister. Is that you moving that pipe? And she's like, what? I'm standing next to you, dick. And then they start arguing because they're brother and sister for like half an hour. Like, you always accuse me of blah, 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 blah. You're always the one doing it, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's just, she's like, give me that camera. You're not filming it right. No, it's my cam. It's my cam. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. And she's like, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Like, that'd be so much fun to see, like, a rivaling brother and sister try and go fight ghosts. That would be fun. That would totally be fun. Let me jump brooms. That's a ghost. That's a ghost. Like, I've seen electrical, like, stuff before. Like, I've seen it. I've seen it, and it doesn't move like that. Not on its own. It needs a little help. Let me jump brooms. That's a ghost. That's a ghost. There we go. The thing down the hall. What is it?
A group of friends from Madrid, Spain are hanging out when they suddenly hear strange sounds coming from the bathroom down the hall.
Están escuchando, soy yo.
It's getting blown up.
Están escuchando mazo de ruidos, tú. Yo vine del baño.
No vayas, estás loco,
Mano.
¿Qué es lo que quiere que vayas?
Mano.
Venga, un poco.
Una polla. Una polla.
No.
Ocho, para.
Pon internet, hermano, ¿qué haces? ¿Estás loco?
Se está escuchando y hermano.
Escúchame, pon internet ahí.
¿Hola?
Una polla. Hermano, esto es mal rollo,
¿Hay alguien ahí? No. Hermano.
Tira, vamos a ver lo que es.
Hermano, no.
Tira. Asoma la cámara. Espérate lo que hay, no hay nada. ¡Hostia puta!
¡Corre, hermano! ¡Corre! What the f***?
The guys are hesitant to look inside the bathroom, but when they do, something horrifying can be seen staring back at them. User Ain Holval shares the video to TikTok with the caption, "What the hell was in my bathroom?" Now, it's certainly very creepy, but is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate TikTok hoax? You decide.
¡Hostia puta!
¡Corre, hermano! ¡Corre! What the f***?
Genuine?
Limit drop doesn't approve. No. Like, no. Nope. Don't believe it. Not even for a second. like a bunch of dudes together, right? And like there's plenty of room for someone to be in the bathroom. There's plenty of room for like that to be like molded or made. And someone's just holding it, so it gives it like minor movement, right? Like, and the light blares directly on it. It's looking right. It's like it's just over here. It's like, got any toilet paper? Like, the shitter's occupied. Like the ghost is, like it's too convenient. Nope. Limit drop doesn't approve. I don't think that's a ghost. I think that's just a bunch of dudes messing around, trying to be scary, and like, oh, let's get a video to go viral, and they do. Nope. I believe a lot of stuff, and I don't believe that one. All right, there we go. Moving on. Let me drop down.
Intrigue.
Not a ghost.
New homeowner and Reddit user Genuine Intrigue has been finding evidence that some kind of animal has been walking around his backyard late at night. Curious to see what kind of animal it might be, he decides to look through the footage recorded by his motion detecting security camera.
Because he's
But what he finds
genuinely intrigued.
sends a chill down his spine. During a soft rain, a translucent figure seems to slowly walk through the backyard. Reddit user Genuine Intrigue has no explanation for this bizarre capture. But what do you think this is? Holton Avenue.
Let me drop a bruise. That's a ghost. That's a specter. Just having a little fun. Playing on the playground. You know, just get one last good slide in before they move on. Let me drop a bruise. That's a ghost. That's a ghost. There's a ghost.
New. Popular urban explorer Chris Hill from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill sets out to explore Holton Avenue, an entirely abandoned street in Cleveland, Ohio. Now, it's unknown why the street was left abandoned, other than it sits in an incredibly dangerous neighborhood. Multiple bodies have been found on this street, and each of the deceased met their end under mysterious and horrifying circumstances. So, dragging around his balls of steel, Chris Hill makes it his mission to record and document the abandoned buildings on Holton Avenue before they are demolished. In the middle of the night, Chris begins his exploration at the abandoned First Hungarian Baptist Church.
Look, I know I normally don't pause in the middle of this thing, but like, dude, where's your survival instincts? Like, oh yeah, tons of murders have happened in this incredibly dangerous abandoned little town area. Tons of people murdered and killed. Let's go take a look. Why don't you take your lunch pail and your brand new Nikes, and just you're gonna die. You're just walking into death. You might as well be wearing a little Red Riding Hood cape while you're at it too. You're gonna get your ass ate and killed.
He soon realizes that he might have made a huge mistake.
Swore I heard something.
Nope. This is terrifying.
I think that's an animal.
As Chris is exploring the basement, he hears strange noises, but can't identify the source. Then a door above him on the ground floor just slams shut. Chris quickly makes his way upstairs to investigate, and what happens next is downright creepy.
There's somebody outside.
Chris finds nothing and no one to explain why the door slammed shut. But when reviewing his footage at home, he realizes that he captured more than he thought. A 4K static camera that he placed inside the church's chapel reveals that something seems to move towards the door just before it slams shut. Another static camera shows something pale and translucent moving around the pews while Chris is in the room. But that's not all that Chris captured that night, because after a thorough walkthrough of the church, Chris decides to check out one of the abandoned houses on Holton Avenue. It did not go well.
This is sketchy. This cannot be safe. Hope I don't find a body down here. It actually looks like it's just underneath the house. It's not really a basement. Still creepy.
Run!
Sorry.
Run!
I didn't know nobody lived there.
Run! Oh my gosh, run!
While checking out the house's basement, Chris hears movement on the floor above him. Freaked out by the sound, he quickly starts making his way out of there. But there's someone inside with him, peeking out from behind a curtain. The man seems to be living in the abandoned home. Chris knows the horrifying stories of the people who met a tragic end on Holton Avenue, so he quickly just gets out of the house. And with that, Chris has had about enough. He decides to just head home. Now, for obvious reasons, I advise everyone watching this to just stay away from Holton Avenue. But if you want to see more of Chris's explorations, you can find them all on his YouTube channel, Urbex Hill. Freefall.
Oh my gosh! Okay. Like, why do you do this to yourself? Well, you know, like we might as well just skip on down to danger. La 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 la. Hope I don't die. Like, oh my gosh! This is, go to a place where people have been murdered a lot. Go to a haunted place. Don't go to it's like, what was it, victim place, like you end up on the news. Okay. So the first one, let me drop a proof. The first one was a ghost, because the door shut, it looked like a little spectral thing. Let me drop a proof. That's a ghost. That second one, you're gonna get your ass murdered. You better run. I would have been running and crying so hard and so fast. We're like, like all the way to the car. Help! Like some dude shirtless in boxers, like pulls open a curtain. He's probably holding like a bat or something. I was just like, I'm sorry, I was just looking for ghosts. Ah! Just as I'm running away. Like, ah! Oh, it's so terrifying. That's the second one. The second one is not a ghost. It's just some dude in his boxers, which is equally as terrifying as an actual ghost. Ah! 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 Crazy. Here we go.
TikTok user Jalen Rich is hanging out with a friend on the boardwalk in Santa Cruz, California, a little after closing time. Something happens that freaks them both out.
Okay, but the boardwalk closed like half an hour ago.
This is scary.
Where the Okay, I'm really bad at this. No one's on there. Is there? Okay, I totally saw someone with a camera.
Someone appears to be seated on the Santa Cruz Boardwalk freefall ride, even though the ride is supposed to be closed. But then, whoever or whatever it is seems to disappear into thin air. Jalen explains that both she and her friend saw someone sitting on the ride and have no idea how to explain what happened. Now, the Santa Cruz Boardwalk opened in 1907 and has seen at least 3 confirmed fatal accidents over the last 116 years. One rumor even states that a park visitor tragically broke their neck on this very ride. So could it be that Jalen captured the spirit of someone who never made it out of the park? You decide. Followed.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, like all the ghosts. Oh, like you go there at a certain time and it's just filled with ghosts, like just riding rides and eating popcorn. Ah, they have cotton candy. The ghosts are just staring up, living their best life. Either that, or if it was the person that died on the ride. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine like having to like live in the same moment when you died for like ever? Like this poor ghost, all it does is like it rides this one ride over and over and over and for all eternity. Like, can a ghost get motion sickness? Can it? Like in the afterlife, all this ghost does is it's like the ghost is like, I just want to move on. Get me off this ride. I'd be so frustrated. Like, oh my gosh, can you imagine have to be on a ride, like a carnival ride, for all eternity? That's hell. That would be so hell. Okay, here we go. Let me drop a bruise. That's a ghost, because he faded into non-existence. That's a ghost. Here we go.
Home.
Followed home.
TikTok user Francisco Javier claims that
title.
strange things have been happening at his home in Spain after exploring an abandoned farm he came across one day in the middle of nowhere. He says that the farm is a...
See, that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about like going ghost hunting and then something following me home. I don't need that in my life. It's too much.
place of intense paranormal activity.
Vale. Que no sé, tío. Está por aquí. Creo que está por aquí. Hola. Escúchenlo. ¿Qué va? Coña. Ahora sí. Me quita. Ahora sí me lo hizo detrás de mí.
Francisco is recording at the farm when a door slams shut right behind him. After his days exploring the farm, he believes that something might have followed him home.
Empiezo a grabar porque estoy escuchando sonidos desde el baño muy raros y estoy solo en casa. Dentro del baño. ¿Qué cojones? ¿Qué va a ser? ¿Qué coño?
Francisco believes that he might be dealing with multiple entities as he begins to hear taunting voices, laughing, and even the sound of intense crying in the night.
Escucha. Soy un niño.
Oh my gosh.
Escucha. ¿Qué cojones? No hay nadie.
The chilling sound of a baby crying sends Francisco off to search his entire apartment, but he finds nothing to explain the sound. Another night and things escalate to another level when Francisco's Amazon Alexa begins to behave very strangely and absolutely terrifying.
Alexa me da un susto de muerte.
Escucha. Mira, se acaba de conectar. ¡Qué susto!
Francisco says that his Alexa is disconnected, yet it calls out in Spanish, "Go to the window. I want to see you."
Mira, se acaba de conectar.
No.
¡Qué susto!
And that's not the only time that this happens.
Coño.
A female voice coming from the Alexa laughs out loud but then stops as soon as Francisco comes around the corner. Then an entirely different, lower and creepier voice calls out, "Hola." Francisco has had enough, but he has no idea how to stop the terrifying activity. He tries to continue living his life as if nothing has happened. But then one night when he's hanging out just watching TV, this happens.
Escuche, acabo de empezar a escuchar a tocar desde esa puerta. ¿Están tocando desde ahí? ¿O es cosa mía? Míralo, míralo. ¿Hola? No puede ser. ¿Qué coño es eso? ¿Qué coño es eso, tío? ¿Qué coño es eso? ¿Qué cojones? Hay una luz aquí encendida también. ¿Qué es eso, loco? ¿Qué coño era eso? Nada, tío. Uf. Qué puto susto, loco.
Francisco is startled by knocking coming from his hallway door. When he stands up to check it out, he spots what appears to be a small child looking in through the window. Shocked by what he's seeing, he quickly opens the door only to find no one there.
Nothing.
Whoever or whatever this is has disappeared. So did something follow Francisco home from the abandoned farm that he explored? Could it even be multiple spirits? And if you were in his shoes, just what would you do?
¡Qué susto!
Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please...
Oh my gosh. I'll tell you, the first thing I would do is I'd throw Alexa in the freaking trash. Like, Alexa, now it can speak to ghost. $39.99 for 3 months. like, talk to your dead spirits for only $39.99. That's a month for like 3 months. Okay. I would hate that. I'd throw Alexa out the door. I'd be burning incense 24/7, and I'd be like, "Go away, ghost!" Like, it's just I take all the doors off the hinges. Like, I'd get like 10 voodoo ladies over to cleanse the place. Anything, something. I'd be terrified. Who could live like that? Who? Like, oh my gosh! Like, see, that's the thing. Internet. Like, I would love to go actually ghost hunting, because like it's kind of cool to be like scared and terrified. Be like, what was that? Like that feeling is like kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool, but I don't want to be like that for all eternity. Like for like the rest of my living life. I don't want to live like that for the living part, the fun part. Like, you know, it's like, you know, like when you fall and you're like, oh, and you're like shocked and you like fall for just like a little short distance, but that moment where you're falling, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared, right? And like your blood flows, right? I don't want to feel like that my whole life. This would be horrible. Absolute worst case scenario. That'd be absolutely horrible. You need to cleanse that place. You need help. He needs help. So, someone get this man some help. All right, limit drop 1,000% approves. That's a ghost. Oh, okay, internet. I hope you enjoyed the ghost videos today. I love Nuke's Top 5. Nuke's Top 5 is the best. The absolute best. All right, internet. Hope you have a ghost-filled day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.